Yes. And of course I grew up listening to, Streisand and Fiddler, and I loved it from a very young age. And of course, consequently, I became a doctor. No, I'm actually not joking. I went to medical school. I went to Stony Brook School of Medicine out in Long Island for 2 years. Thank you so much. Isn't that sweet? All right. No, the truth is that when you are Jewish, if you're smart, you become a doctor. If you're average, a lawyer, and if you're a little retarded, an accountant. And that's it. Now, some people don't understand what it means to a Jewish mother to have a son that is a doctor. I mean, everything then becomes my son the doctor. She's on the phone, oh, how are you? I'm making salmon for my son the doctor. I mean, even when she's talking to you, she's like, oh, Mordechai, are you coming home tonight? I'm so happy to have my son the doctor home. I mean, this is essential to her very being. The hardest thing I ever had to do in my entire life was tell my mother that after 2 years of medical school that I am quitting medical school. Because let's face it, when you're in the hospital, do you really want someone to come in like me? Hello, how are you? Hi, oh, your leg looks wonderful. I mean, the truth is I was thinking about becoming a psychiatrist because I figured I'd have this great new therapy. I look at them and I say, so, you think you're crazy? It would have worked. No, I couldn't do it. It wasn't my dream. And you know what? People who become doctors should be people who love medicine. They make the best doctors, and thank God for great doctors. I mean, we all need them, we all love them. Not for me. So I had to tell my mother that I wasn't going to become a doctor. Now this was the hardest thing. I mean, seriously. I came out to my mother, that was not so hard. She basically looked at me and she looked at me, she said, you'll get over it. I'm done. I'm done. And that was it. It was like, as long as you become a doctor, I don't care whether you miss your guts like this, whatever. But when I told my mother that I was not going to continue and become a doctor, it was just this moment of silence. What? How could you do this to me? And I'm crying. I felt horrible. I don't understand. And she'll never really understand. I love the woman though. And look, she gives me so much material. And every time I do a show like this, I hear my mother in my mind. And well, basically, she would. Here we go. She would probably say something like this. Oh, my mommy. If only she were here now. If only she was sitting right there, looking at me, and then looking at all of you, and telling you. His story is sad to tell. There's not much here to smell. A mixer, non-delinquent, of a child. Your future, so unclear now. What's left of your career now? Can't even get it traded on your no graduation day for you medical school dropout. How do you call yourself a Jew? And you study hard and got good marks with great recommendations. Now you went and throw it all away for a few standing ovations. What do you do? Why keep these people hopes alive? Why do you prove it? How do you think you can survive? If you go for your diploma, you can join the working pool. Put down the microphone. show them all just who is So there's no chance that maybe you'll go back to medical school. Seriously. I mean, you'll get this out of your system, and then you'll go back to medical school. No, Mommy, I'm not going back to medical school. You understand you're breaking your father's heart. I'm sorry. Well, just promise me this then. Marry a doctor. Okay, I'll try. My poor mother. No, she's not that bad. In fact, she's pretty supportive now, and hopefully she'll come down and see the show. She's in Long Island now. Of course she is.